Some parents and organizers in northern Utah are fighting to get more funding for some of the state's poorest students. This as new research shows these same students already face greater challenges getting a good education. ABC's Northern Utah correspondent Cade Garner has that story.
Researchers say those students may also do worse in reading and math. And one parent here in Ogden tells me he hopes by better funding schools, teachers will stay long-term and students will be more successful. In the Ogden School District, about half of all students qualify for reduced and free lunch.
She's truly a master teacher.
Jeremy Shinoda has a son in one of the elementary schools and has nothing but praise for the teachers.
How she engages the students, addresses each individual student's learning styles and personalities.
But he says the district, like many, is underfunded, and many of the students need additional help.
It's incredibly important in the state of Utah that all of our communities have access to free and equitable education, specifically as it pertains to rural communities and urban communities. What affects one affects us all.
Angel Castillo with the Ogden NAACP says the organization will be working with state lawmakers this year to hopefully improve funding to school districts most in need. But why?
Our marginalized populations have a tendency to suffer, and it's not just populations of color. It's folks that are working class or poorer.
Advantaged kids, when they worry about how well they do in school, it doesn't really affect how well they do on math and reading tests. It's when disadvantaged kids struggle that you see this negative relationship.
Benjamin Gibbs is an associate professor of sociology at BYU. He's published new research looking at how socioeconomic disadvantages affect fifth graders nationwide.
Man, when you're strapped economically, it's a luxury to kind of follow along with your kid's journey and make sure they're doing all right.
He says that increased funding and adequate compensation for teachers could improve resources for those students.
I just can't wait to see the payoff of increased student achievement.
Jeremy Shinoda tells me he's excited to see just how much Utah education improves by the time his son graduates high schools. Reporting in Ogden, Cade Garner, ABC4 News.